Eala survives Ukrainian netter to reach Indian Wells third round. Manila, Philippines. Filipino tennis ace Alexandra Alex Eala advanced to the BNP Paribas Open round of 32 after outlasting Ukrainian Diana Yastremska 7-5, 4-6, 7-5 at the Indian Wells Tennis Garden Stadium 3 Saturday. Aided by Yastremska's 3 double faults in the 12th game, Eala completed her comeback from a 4-5 game deficit to win the match in 2 hours and 45 minutes. Eala, who clinched the match with Yastremska's long return, will face world number 4 Coco Gauff in the round of 32. Triumph in the California sun. Alexandra Eala fights through to Indian Wells third round. In the sun-soaked desert sands of Indian Wells, California, the air was thick not just with the scent of citrus and warm earth, but with quiet anticipation. Thousands of fans gathered at the BNP Paribas Open, known affectionately in tennis circles as the 5th Grand Slam, to witness another thrilling chapter in the rise of a new star, Alexandra Eala, the 20-year-old Filipino sensation. What the crowd saw on Friday was far more than a routine match. Instead, it was a dramatic testament to grit, skill, and the spirit that defines great athletes. A performance equal parts drama, precision, and heart. A familiar foe, a high-stakes rematch. Eala's opponent in the second round was none other than Diana Yastremska, a veteran competitor from Ukraine with experience on the world stage and a fighting spirit of her own. The two had met once before, in grass-court conditions at the Eastbourne Open last year, where Eala had emerged decisively 6-1, 6-2. But that result offered no guarantees on the hard courts of Indian Wells, especially in a tournament where every point carries heavy weight and ranking implications. Yastremska had earned her shot by defeating China's Shuai Zhang in straight sets, 6-3, 6-2, showcasing aggressive baseline play and unsparing determination. In the shadow of her earlier win, many expected Yastremska to bring intense pressure, and she did not disappoint. A battle of skill, strategy, and heart. From the first serve, it was clear this would be no easy outing for Eala. The rallies were intense, the points hard-fought. Eala's trademark consistency, precise footwork, deep returns, and quick transitions clashed beautifully with Yastremska's powerful ground strokes and competitive fire. Twice they traded sets. A tight, tactical first set went Eala's way, only for the Ukrainian to respond, carving out the second. As the match advanced into a deciding set, the drama intensified. Long rallies, tense service games, and the unmistakable energy of a crowd invested in every cornered backhand and deft volley. By the time the final point was played, a narrow third-set finish, it was not just a match won but a battle survived and celebrated. Later fan posts and social media buzz suggested Eala took the final set in a nail-biting 7-5 finish, earning her place in the third round of one of tennis's most prestigious events. What it means for her career. Beyond the immediate victory, this match spoke volumes about Eala's evolution as a player. At just 20, she is already firmly within the top 40 of the WTA rankings, entering Indian Wells as world number 32. She secured a seeded position and automatic second-round entry, a significant milestone for a young competitor still carving her path at elite levels. Her growing resume, including memorable runs at WTA 1000 events like Dubai and milestone victories that shot her into the global spotlight, has drawn attention from both tennis pundits and fans across Asia and beyond. With each powerful forehand and strategic breakpoint, Eala is proving she belongs in this echelon of the sport. The crowd, the stage, and the bigger picture. The Indian Wells Tennis Garden is unique among tour stops. This sprawling, beautifully landscaped venue in the Coachella Valley resonates with fans from around the world. On this weekend, many of them were there to celebrate Eala's performance. A mix of Filipino expatriates, tennis aficionados, and casual observers drawn by the excitement of the draw and the high quality of play. The crowds brought infectious energy, amplifying every rally and cheer. For a young player, feeding off that public support can be transformative. A moment when confidence crystallizes and belief surges. For Eala, this support was palpable. Spectators on both sides applauded long rallies, appreciating not just the outcome but the artistry of her game. Looking ahead, what's next in Indian Wells? Having advanced to the third round, Eala now has her eyes set on even bigger challenges. Depending on results elsewhere in the draw, she could find herself facing one of the sport's top names, possibly a rematch with rivals like Coco Gauff, whom she saw in Dubai last month, or other elite competitors deeper in the draw. Such matchups aren't just opportunities for wins. They're moments of growth, experience, and global exposure. Every set played against top-tier talent adds to Eala's confidence and sharpens her tactical mastery. More than just a match. For many observers, Eala's journey isn't only about rankings or prize money, though those are vital metrics in professional sport. Instead, it represents the ongoing rise of a young athlete poised to represent her nation with pride on the biggest stages. Her success resonates beyond tennis courts. Young players in the Philippines and across Southeast Asia see in her a reflection of their own aspirations, a reminder that with discipline, resilience, and belief, barriers can be outmatched and history can be rewritten. In that respect, Eala's win in Indian Wells is not just another result in the tournament ledger. It's a narrative of determination, a celebration of rising talent, and an invitation for a new generation of fans to witness something special unfolding in real time. Her journey at the BNP Paribas Open continues, but for now, Alexandra Eala's third-round berth is a victory that inspires far beyond the baseline. Would you like a visualized match recap, with key stats and turning points, or a predictive breakdown of her likely opponents in round 3 and beyond? Tennis rising, grinding, thriving, Eala's epic Indian Wells triumph. In the heart of California's sun-washed desert lies a temple of tennis, the BNP Paribas Open at Indian Wells, a tournament so iconic it's often called the fifth Grand Slam. This year's edition has been pulsating with spectacular rallies, rising stars, and unforgettable battles. But among the most riveting tales written on its hard courts so far is that of Alexandra "Alex" Eala, the 20-year-old Filipina whose grit, poise, and fierce competitive spirit captivated fans, and ultimately earned her a hard-fought place in the third round. Glowing star, a match written for the ages. Facing her in the round of 64 was Diana Yastremska, a seasoned Ukrainian netter known for her aggressive baseline offense and unrelenting will. A former top 25 player with WTA titles and deep runs at major events under her belt, Yastremska was far from an easy opponent. What unfolded on the Indian Wells court was not just a match. It was a dramatic journey of momentum swings, emotional highs, and clutch,